You guys hear me now? There we go. Now it's working. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing morning so far. Eric, Elizabeth, Tyler, Nate, Jersey, Spy, Steve, Nate, Jeremy, Sarah, Rudolph, Dylan, and Lucy. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing morning so far. So, yeah, real quick, I want to look at the NASDAQ because I gave you guys exactly what I would be looking for a reject on the NASDAQ as well as ES, and it already hit it, unfortunately. So if we clean this up right here and we go to this chart right here, remember in Saturday's video, I specifically said if we start bouncing towards this level, I'm going to take this pivot high to pivot low, and I'm going to look for the reject. And that's exactly what happened in the pre-market. Hold on, let's switch this screen over. Good morning, everybody. Restore, boom, boom. Let's pull up the NASDAQ real quick, /NQ. Good morning, everybody. So yeah, came right up to that 61.8. Looks like we pretty much hit it to a T, and now we're on our way back down. Let's actually zoom down to 1 minute. Let's see. Yep, hit it right to a T. Did exactly what I like to look for. Came up to the 61.8, rejected, heavy volume, and sure enough, now we're dropping to the downside. Chuck, channel member, greatly appreciate you. Also, channel members, if you guys did not see, I uploaded a supply and demand video for you guys on Saturday to channel members only. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't watched it already. But yeah, so we smacked off that 61.8. I was looking for a reject there. We had a pretty big gap up on the futures as well. I'm going to be looking for, hey, there you go, your 1 month anniversary or 1 year anniversary of being a channel member. That's dope. I appreciate you. So yeah, I think the main setup today is going to be looking for this gap to fill on the futures. So NASDAQ break below 11,976, look for it to fill the gap to 11,898.75. So hopefully that doesn't happen in the pre-market. I really hope not. Let's see. I don't think we have any economic news this morning. I think it's all safe for tomorrow and the rest of the week. Yeah, we have nothing today, and then we got CPI tomorrow. So let's hope that we can stay above this level for now until the market opens, and I'll look to short it. And then real quick, if you guys could, make sure to click that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We have 132 people in here, only 33 likes. Remember, if you guys want the watch list, make sure to run it up to 200 likes. Anyways, so, hold on. Hey, you got the book. Let's go. Boom, boom. There we go. All right. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, this is my main setup today. Keep that 50% fib still on watch, just as like a macro level. But I'm not going to be looking for a bounce down here. And then we do have supply up here. If we actually did end up pumping today, I'd look for a reject up there. And we'll do SPY and QQQ here in a second. Biden speaks at 9 o'clock today. 9 a.m. But let's zoom out. Let's see. Let's look at the daily real quick. Yeah, so I like this level. Let's break it down to a 4 hour. See if we get any good demand zones. Nope, I don't see any good demand zones on the 4 hour until we get way down here. Bring it down to a 2 hour. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And again, we do have this 2 hour supply up here. So if we actually start pumping today, I will watch this for a reject. Boom. Name this 2 hour supply. Good morning, everybody. 2 hour supply. We can go back to the 4 hour. If it is, I didn't see it. No, I wouldn't consider it only because of that gap up. But yeah, I mean, we could see a push into supply. We also have 1 hour supply inside a 2 hour supply. So if we got up there, I'd be very interested in a potential reject. 1 hour supply on the right. Boom, boom. Cool. And then demand. I mean, honestly, don't really have much demand. I'm more interested in this gap fill. Cool. Zoom down to a 30. See if we have any other levels. We also have 30-minute supply right here, so we could watch this area for potential reject as well. And then last signal check is a 15-minute. Cool. That's the plan for today on NQ. Cool. All right, let's get this out to everybody. Or actually, hold on. What we'll do, we'll wait a little closer to market open, or towards the end of the live stream. We'll look for it. Looks like ES did fill the gap to the downside, so let's zoom out to the daily. Again, still at that 50% fib. I'm not looking to bounce this 50% fib again. I just want to see if we can continue to hold above it at the close. If we continue to hold, then we'll likely bounce. We start breaking below it. Next support is down here. After that, nothing till the 61.8. That is my main bounce areas right here at 37.71 to 30.70 or 37.72. It's the main bounce area. Now, as far as the reject, I feel like we probably already hit it. Hit the 50% fib overnight. Started slightly breaking below it or above it. If we could break above it and test 39.92.25, I would be interested in a reject up there. Main reject would be way up here, so we'll wait and see. But yeah, we have that daily 21 EMA plus the 61.8. This is a higher probability reject. Plus we have daily supply right here as well. So let's see. Technicals out over everything, my man. Technicals over everything. So let's mark this as last week's low. Last week's low. Boom. Cool. All right, so that's it for the daily. I don't think we have good demand. No, I mean, the only demand I see valid is right here, and we hit it once already. So maybe if we came back down later in the week, I'd be interested. As of now, not really, but we do have this daily supply, so let's mark this real quick. Daily supply. Again, lining up with that 61.8, really like that area for a high probability reject. Next daily supply is all the way up here. VIX, I don't use at all. I only use Dixie. Never paid attention to the VIX, to be completely honest with you. I only pay attention to it when it gives me a like a swing trade setup that I can trade. But other than that, I do not pay attention to it. 39.13, we're already below that. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I'd like to see a bounce today and then short it. That would be ideal. I mean, I guess you can consider this demand as well on the 4-hour. And then we have that 1-hour supply up here. I think 2-hour supply as well. Yeah, so 2-hour supply, 1-hour supply, both at this area. Would be interested if we push back up into this area for a potential reject. Let's get rid of the 50 for now. Boom. Let's see here. Boom. Cool. All right, what is this? 2-hour supply. We can take a look at Hershey. If all you gotta say is squeeze, I'll take a look. Boom. Yeah, so I would be really interested if we can get up here. Again, if you guys could, make sure to smash that like button. We got 203 people in here, 79 likes. Remember, 200 likes and you guys get to watch this. Hold on, let's do this. Start the poll. Did you like the video? There we go. All right. Or we could even come up and test this 1-hour 21 EMA. It just really depends on how we react when we get to that area. So if we come up, smack that 1-hour 21 EMA, and I see that we want to reject, then sure, I'll watch it. But yeah, if we break above there, I'm looking to take it all the way back up into here. And then I'm sure there's going to be like fibs going into the market open. I just don't see good fibs right now for rejects. Bring it down to a 30. Again, 30-minute supply up there. 15. Here. So again, gonna mainly watch this area up here. I want to see, did we hit a fib right here? Yes, so we smacked that 50% fib and then started going back down. We'll find more fibs a little closer to the open. So that is it for ES and NQ. Let's head on over to SPY and QQQ because I know you guys love your SPY and QQQ levels. So daily time frame. Remember on QQQ and SPY there was different fibs that we have not hit yet. 383.21 was my main bounce for SPY, and of course we hit it. Or we fell 7 cents short. So if we start breaking below there, then I'm going to look to take the market even lower. But here's your supply zone on the 1 hour. Again, you can see it on the 2 hour as well. I'm personally going to watch it on ES instead. But yeah, so this 38.21 is a key area on SPY. Again, you guys just watch me draw that. I did it in Saturday's video as well, so hopefully you guys watched it. You already had it marked. I saw somebody in the chat brought it up. 348.11 up to this high right here, bounce at 383.21 or 374.93. So since we're bouncing right now, we need this to break below if we want to look to go short. Let's go to the 1 hour. Yeah, so maybe Friday's close or the 1 hour 21 EMA is a good area to watch for a potential reject. Where did we close? Maybe. I thought it was a little higher than that. Previous close. We'll see how we react if we don't hit it in the pre-market and then come back up and hit it. We'll see. But could watch there, could watch that 1 hour 21 EMA. I like this spot a little better than ES, but if we start breaking above there, then I will be watching that supply zone on ES. Also, hold on. That solid support that we broke below, that would have to be CPI based. I mean, yeah, the analysis on SPY pretty straightforward. If we crack that 383, I'm looking to take it to 380 personally, and then like 379 is where our next support zone is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that 1 hour 21 EMA first. Let's get the SPY and QQQ levels out to everybody in Team Bull. Again, you guys will get the watch list in the chat once we hit 200 likes. SPY bouncing off the daily 50% fib as discussed in Saturday's video. I will look for puts below 383.25 or 383.2. I don't see, or actually 383.2. I will watch the 1 hour 21 EMA for a potential reject, which is currently around 389. Good morning. So right now 389, obviously that's going to change. And then after that, I'll watch the supply zone from ES, which looks like it's around like 392.75 on SPY, give or take. 389. We break there. At supply, I am watching on yes. Cool. There's SPY. Give everybody the ES levels so they can look at that as well. Compare it to SPY. Boom, boom. All right, cool. Yes. All righty. And then let's start doing QQQ. Then we'll get to the individual stocks again. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing morning so far. All right, so let's zoom out to the daily. Pivot low, pivot high. 286.71. I don't know if we hit that. We'll see here in a second. No, so we have not hit this area yet. I will watch it for a potential bounce if we get down there. Let's mark last week's low. Whoops, there we go. Last week's low. Show on the right, boom. And then, I mean, we had this solid area of support. I would have preferred to watch this area for a reject, but we already hit it in the pre-market, it looks like. So no longer valid, personally. Hold on. There we go. Actually, we might watch it. It depends how we trade up to this area. We'll see. But I will watch that. I don't like the 1 hour 21 EMA in this scenario just because we're too close to it already. SPY, we're a little further away. But yeah, I'd be interested to watch last week's low towards like 286.71. If we crack that, then the next main area is all the way down at 284. That I'd be interested for potential bounce for QQQ. Zoom out to the 4 hour. Looks like, hold on, pivot high, pivot low. Nope. All right. So yeah, I think our best bet today, from what I'm seeing, is if the NASDAQ can hold above this gap fill, which I don't know why the futures are showing two different things on two different time frames. Where do we actually open? Right here. So yeah, if we can hold, I think our best bet is to fill this gap to the downside for NQ and trade QQQ based off of it. So let me get this out to everybody. I'll tell everybody this is mainly what I'm going to be watching today. Don't you break. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. If they're going to fill this gap in the pre-market, I'm going to be quite upset. Let's hope that they hold it. Anyways, I mean, we can't even look for a bounce at the gap fill too. So NQ, main setup is this gap fill. If we can continue to hold above the level, I will look to play the downside to fill the gap. Once we fill, I will be looking for a bounce at 11,898.75. Trade QQQ based off these levels. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have much support until 11,717. Main reject is up in this zone. Right up here. Yeah, make sure you guys are running up them likes. It's light in here in this live stream today. Only 255 people. What is this? Usually we got like 300, 400 people in here. Anyways. Main reject zone is 12,174.5 to 12,222.25. There we go. All right, there's NQ for everybody. We gave SPY, we gave ES. Perfect. Let's look for some individual names, see what we're liking today, if any, and try to get a better gauge of the overall market. Might be that time change. Everybody's not waking up. What do you mean that blur? It's 1080p. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, so Apple, in my honest opinion, looking pretty weak. Bearish stacked EMAs to the downside. 1 hour, 4 hour, daily. I mean, if I were to look for a bounce on Apple, nope, we already broke it. So never mind. I don't have a good bounce. Apple, AMD. Again, same thing. 1 hour squeezed. Looking like it wants to fire down. I just don't see a good setup for me personally. Yeah, AMD, not going to trade that. And then Amazon is at my short level. Remember, I was watching this for the break below 90.25 to take it down into 90 and then possibly even lower. Ideally, would like to short it all the way down into 88.28. So I do like, let's get Amazon. All right, Amazon. Boom, Boeing. I mean, based off of news, in my honest opinion, we should go down, but with the market, we never know with the news. All this stuff could be happening with the banks, and we could go up. Like, the market literally makes no sense. That's why I sit here and pay attention to the technicals only. I leave the news out of it. Because, yeah, news can be bad, but if the technicals are telling you we're going up, then why would you play the downside? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. So always confirm it with the technicals. Baba pretty much hit my 61.8 bounce. Little inverse hammer at the bottom of a downtrend, typically a reversal pattern. I guess we will wait and see. But Baba, no setup today. Coin. I'm assuming Bitcoin's getting smacked. 51.57 looks, or 51.50 looks like the key breakdown on this. Honestly, would be more interested in a bounce, so we're gonna skip over that. Costco, where is my bounce at? What is today? 313, around 463. What are we trading at? 468. So if we got a $5 drop, I'd be interested to try it down at that bottom trend line with a stop loss right on the opposite side. So Costco, Meta. Meta's kind of just in this little channel right here. So honestly, not a setup that I prefer. But we'll wait and see. Microsoft's got some squeezes. $247.6. Solid 1 hour support area, 1 hour squeeze. 247.6, I think would be an area I'd be interested on Microsoft if I actually trade it. And then let's see, Nvidia. Again, that head and shoulders we talked about. Not really seeing anything here. Maybe if we sold off more in the pre-market, then came back up and tested Friday's low, I'd like a reject. Let's see a video. And then Tesla. Let's check Tesla. Oh yeah, that thing got sold off big time. So Tesla, honestly, if same thing as the Nvidia, if we continue to sell and come up to 168.44, I'd like a reject there. 1 hour squeeze firing down, looks good. I want to watch Friday's low for a potential reject. And then I have no good bounce until 159.73. So let's get this Tesla out. Actually, a few names that I like today. Typically, I don't like a lot of individual stocks. How many likes we got? We got 273 people in here and 173 likes. 100 of you have not clicked that like button. Make sure you guys are doing it. Again, if you guys want the watch list, 100 likes. Again, we'll look at Hershey here in a minute once we are done with everything for the day trading watch list. So I think Tesla is going to be the main setup, honestly. So Tesla, what I would prefer, actually, Tesla if we continue to sell off hard in the pre-market, I would be interested in a pop into Friday's low at 168.44 for a reject or puts. What are we at? 166. Yeah, I don't want to say we can't reach 159.73 considering how Tesla moves. I'd just say that's a little far-fetched today, but I'm going to keep an alert down there just in case. And then it looks like our higher probability reject is going to be up here. Yeah, that 173.42. But 168.44 is the main area I want to watch. Red screen. And then, hold on real quick. I want to see what the futures are doing. Oh, it already filled the gap, of course. Of course you had to do that, NASDAQ, of course. Huh, Dixie's down and SPY and QQQ are down. Interesting. All right, so I mean, if we start breaking the gap fill, then we're likely going lower. Just keep that in mind today. But I do honestly really like, I think Tesla is the #1 setup that I like, and then the other one was Amazon, but it broke. Again, same thing though. If it sold off hard in the pre-market, came back up and tested 90.25, I'd be interested in a reject. What was the other one? I think it was Microsoft. Yeah, so Microsoft's actually holding pretty nicely. Thank you for the subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to put Microsoft out yet, but like I said, I would be interested if it can hold above Friday's low and then break below it as the market opens. I'd be interested in some shorts. Break SPY down to a 5-minute. Okay, so SPY broke the 50% fib. Good. Watch 380, whole psychological level. QQQ, potential bounce, 286.71. We cracked there. I don't have anything till 284. So. Where did we close on QQQ? Right there, 288.50. Tick rule might come into play today. It depends how hard we sell off in the pre-market. But I have two areas that we can watch for potential, other areas that we can watch for a potential reject. Once we find a bottom, we can start taking our fibs, pivot high, pivot low, pivot high, pivot low. But it doesn't matter until we find a bottom. Once we actually find that bottom, that's when, we can start taking our fibs. But yeah, I think right now I'm just going to keep it SPY, QQQ, NQ, and Tesla for the time being. Again, I do like Microsoft as well. It just really depends on how we trade in the pre-market. So SPY, QQQ, Tesla, and then possibly Microsoft. Potentially. Again, we need Tesla to sell off more. I don't want it to get anywhere near this area in the pre-market. All right, so we just filled the gap. See how the market reacts. Are we at 200 likes yet? TLT's flying. Let's take a look at something real quick. Actually, I haven't looked at the bonds in a minute. We're at 108. Let's look at ZB. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Is 10-year yield getting hammered? Yes, it is. Was that 3.4, 3.45 makes it mortgages, 30-year mortgages, what is that? Towards 7%. Should be pretty close to 7%. But yeah, those bonds moving like that, that is not no bueno. Okay, today's going to be an interesting day, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are staying at your seats for a while. QQQ's at my bounce level. Cool. I mean, are you guys ready to make money today? Because I know I am. Might be a day that I actually sit here a little longer than normal. Let's look at the banks too real quick. I haven't even looked at them. GPM 131. I mean, are any of the main banks really down besides SIVB? Wells Fargo, Bank of America, GLG, or actually ZG, or ZC. No. Gold futures are GC. There we go. Oh yeah, our baby gold is going too. I don't think... Yeah, that monthly squeeze never fired on gold. Look at that quarterly time frame too. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a watch this here in a minute. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, today is going to be really interesting to trade. Just make sure that you guys you're waiting for those A+ setups. Wait for the A+ setups only. Take a look at VX also. Again, I typically never look at the VIX, but yeah, wow. All right, everybody. Well, like I said, today is going to be very interesting. Let me put up Dixie, because Dixie should be going right now. Fact that it's not, either SPY or QQQ is, or it's either SPY and QQQ are bluffing or Dixie is bluffing. So we got to wait and see. But real quick, before I drop the watch list, two things. First off, in case you guys did not know and you guys are newer to the channel, I go live every single morning around like 8 to 8:10 a.m. Eastern time. And I'm live until around like 8:50, 9 o'clock. Give you guys a watch list for completely free. Answer your questions. You guys watch me draw the levels. That way it helps you guys when it comes to drawing your own levels. Plus, I have over 1,000 free videos on my channel teaching you on how to trade for completely free. So if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed or you are definitely missing out. And then real quick, one other thing before I drop the watch list, in case you guys did not know, I do have a 450-page book on Amazon titled The New Age of Technical Analysis. And in this book, I go over my entire day trading and swing trading strategy, all the indicators I use, how to find support and resistance, price targets, bounces, rejects, etc. So if you guys do want to check that out, again, 450 pages. It is currently 20% off on Amazon. Make sure to check it out using that link right there. Now, as far as the watch list, we just have Biden speaking at 9. Yeah, we're really selling. Biden speaking at 9, 284. That was the main bounce. There's one more main, all the way down at 277 though. So yeah. All right, so we're trading at Friday's low right now, 11,795. Let's see. Honestly, I'd be more interested in a bounce today. Way more interested in a bounce. Who at me in the chat? From my YouTube, FRC is down 60%. Huh. All right, so before I drop the watch list, as always, none of this is a trading recommendation. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. I think, hold on, we might have to make some changes to the watch list. Main bounce. 377. I'm gonna give it to you guys here in a second. We just gotta make some changes. Oh, 375. Good God. 375. ES, we broke below. NQ, we are literally already filled the gap. Got a couple bounces. So I'll give you guys SPY and Tesla. That's really all I have today. Again, the plan, it's gonna change. More than likely, the plan is going to change. So the market literally can throw anything at us. It is our job as traders to adapt the plan and adapt to what is currently happening in the current time that we are trading. Or, present time, I should say. But yeah, so there's SPY, NQ. Not going to give you those levels. I got to go back and fix that. Tesla. So those are the two main things. I think our best bet now is to watch the previous close for a potential reject at 386. Let's make some fixes to SPY. I will watch 1 hour 21 EMA. New reject on SPY equal 386. Friday's close. Okay. Gave that to everybody. And then let's take a look at QQQ real quick. Same thing, QQQ probably be interested in Friday's close. What is that? 288.5 is the area. Yes. Yeah, so 288.5, I'm going to watch that. But yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting day. If we have two fibs strolling up, which one is more accurate, the first or second? A downtrend, it depends on how we trade when we get to the area. It's not like one is more accurate than the other. It just depends literally how do we trade when we touch the fib. But yeah, that's a watch list for today. Again, it's probably going to change depending on how we trade for the rest of the pre-market. But definitely be careful today. Wait for those A+ setups. It's looking like it's going to be a volatile session. So trade safe, trade smart, A+ setups only. Don't force trades. If you don't see anything you don't like, what do? You simply do not take a trade and you come back tomorrow. So yeah, other than that, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Again, I go live every single morning. Actually, we can even watch there's so many different areas that we can watch. Again, it really depends on how we trade when we go towards that area. But yeah, other than that, everybody have an amazing rest of your day. Make sure you're subscribed. I will talk to everybody tomorrow. If you're in Team Bull, I'll talk to you guys in like 10 minutes. And channel members, I will be uploading the watch list for you guys here in a few minutes. But yeah, everybody take it easy.